Hello, everybody out there, and welcome back. Finally, dear God, it's the first week of February, and I guess the doors have opened. Our comics made it on time. I'm in as much shock as I'm sure most of you are. I have to apologize, though. This you guys are probably seeing on Sunday morning. We had a pretty eventful Saturday. I did try to record this during the day on Saturday. Suffice it to say, it didn't work out. The video didn't come well. So I stopped halfway through and figured I'd record it at night. It's now officially 12 o'clock midnight, so you guys are probably seeing this Sunday morning. Apologies. The review probably won't be until Monday night, which will be for Tuesday anyway, because we got a lot of books to read here, and we kind of didn't expect it, so we were kind of taken by surprise. We had read a lot of books digitally, but now we have the physical books as well. So, news really quickly. Dark Avenger Live is going amazing. Thank all of you guys that attended each and every week so much. I'm really enjoying doing these shows with you guys each and every week, and we had a blast. Warning though, it's a pretty long live show if you want to watch it post live. We have Mike playing some games. We talked about video games, comic books, movies, and TV. There was a whole crazy stuff that went on. It was a good time. We had a great time, and everybody there had a great time, I hope, as well. And we're looking forward to doing it this Friday, and we're looking forward to Frontline Live this Tuesday. This weekend I should have, I've been saying, but now I have more of a solid on my book. I'll have my first update on my book. Outside the Pages, still working on that. I'm going to stop mentioning it. You guys will just see it once it's done, so this way you guys don't keep expecting it. I'm trying to think what else. This coming week, the Chris and Brand Show returns. The morning stream returned, and I promise you guys it's the last stream I'm going to do of the snow. I finally caught a morning sunrise with it snowing out, so I took advantage of it, but that's the last time. There are now officially 3 or 4 videos of snowing on my channel, and we're done with that for 2016, so there will be no more live streaming of snow. So if you guys want to see some live streams of snow ever, you can go into the random playlist. All 4 of them are in there. We had a blast doing it, but it's the end. But it also brought back the morning stream, which I am going to start working on. Sometimes it might be me alone, it'll be me with Brant, or something, but it will be a stream. Most likely it'll be live. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to attack it, but the morning stream is back. And I'm really enjoying, fiddling around with newer things as well. Pokemon Breakpoint was released this week, so look forward to some new Breakpoint card openings soon. I have to finish off. There are 2 videos. I'm going to do it this week. I'm going to post both of them together, so this way we got all the Pokemon stuff up. I have 2 more videos of Breakthrough. We will be getting some Breaking Point ones hopefully soon. All depends on time and money. And speaking of money, I made mention of this. Last thing I'm going to mention is we are switching, as in flip-flopping, 2 events. We are going to be doing what we were planning as the spring event in the summer instead. So the spring event that we were planning, that we didn't announce it anyway, is moving to the summer, and the summer event is moving to the spring. So you're still going to get the event that we were planning before, just at a later date, but there will still be an event, and it most likely will be back in April again, and we're going to have a blast doing that. The other event will be more towards July or August. Money, once again, depending. So mail time should be getting back. And this week, you guys will see mail time is going to be a pretty hefty mail time. The week after is going to be pretty hefty. We're going to have a lot of big things now coming for mail time because we've taken the list of things we want to get for mail time. And it's going to be huge. This week, Deadpool's coming out in the movie theater, so we're going to stick something Deadpool related, not a Funko, not anything like that, because I have no clue what we're going to be getting in the Marvel Collector's Core box, which you will be seeing on Comic Frontline once we get it. So I'm not going to take any chances and get any collectible of Deadpool until I see what they give us in the box. I wanted to get the Kotobukiya Deadpool, but I decided to wait completely, and we'll just let the Marvel Collector's Core stuff come, and then we'll see if maybe I'll do a video on this channel about the stuff that's in that box instead. I don't know. Till then, though, that's really all I can think of news-wise. Podcast is coming. We are going to be purchasing the SoundCloud the first week of February. Mike's getting up for that. And this weekend we will officially be setting up the new subscription box. So that's going to be fun. And again, guys, if you'd like to see Mike do a podcast or a special live show on this channel, like I said on the live show, write him on his Dude of Rock 18 channel. If he sees a lot of people want him to do his own, a lot of you guys want him to do his own show once in a while or his own podcast. Even Ellie said she's going to try to get Michael into doing one or two of those things because, she thinks it'd be good. I think it would be good. You guys enjoyed the indie review that Michael was doing solo for a while, or the Mike show. So maybe we can do that again with podcasting and or live shows. I don't know. We'll have to see because Mike's very busy right now also. Time is a very big factor. I'm sure if Mike has the spare time, he'll do a live show or a podcast, but it won't be like a weekly one. It'll be more like a here and there one, which I'm cool with also, and I'm sure you guys would be. But if you'd like to see it, let him know that you'd like to see it. So if he has the free time, he can pop on and do it. Okay, so we got a bunch of books. We got physical books. We got digital books. Two books that I won't be able to show you guys digitally is because I forgot to take pictures of the covers. Is Voltron from the Ashes issue number 5. That will be part of the review. And Mike has Disha Torres issue number 1. So Disha Torres is getting her own solo. So now we're going to start showing the pictures with Angel and Faith season 10 issue number 23. Mike, could you turn the computer so I could see what I'm doing? There we go. Okay. Then we've got Paper Girls issue 5. I'm really excited. This is the end of the first story arc. Really excited to see where that goes. Claws issue number 3. One of the rare Grant Morrison books that I'm really enjoying a lot. Escape from Monster Island issue 1 of 6. A new mini out of Zenoscope. I'm really excited for that. We've got Angry Birds Comics issue number 2. This is the 2016 volume. Barbed Wire issue number 8. Very sexy cover. Sexy. Laura Croft and the Frozen Omen issue number 5. I want to make sure you guys see it. Batman and Robin Eternal issue 18. We are rounding out. We are less than 10 issues away from completion. Very excited to see where this series is going. Batman Europa issue 4. Unlike Batman Eternal, I'm glad it's over, because I'm having a hard time with the artwork. A-Force issue number 2. I am so excited for this. And yes, we did transfer A-Force to digital. You're going to notice a little bit of other news, a little bit of extra news. This shirt has, I have to stretch these sleeves out. This is brand new. It's from the arcade block. You can check that out on Comic Frontline. You guys might notice, and this is a main reason why I'm doing this on the haul videos now. You guys might notice that some books we might, for money purposes, we might transfer over to and I know I didn't want to do this, but if we are not loving a book, we might move over to a digital format just because to save an extra buck or two here or there helps us out getting extra stuff in mail time. So as the months progress, especially with Marvel now kind of settling in, you're going to notice a lot of Marvel books either going digital, getting thrown out completely, and then when Rebirth happens for DC, we'll try a couple out physically, a couple out digitally, and then we'll make our cuts there as well. So just giving you guys a heads up that we're still going to be getting physical copies, but the digitals might go up, and you're going to be seeing books come, go, and everything else. Captain Marvel issue number 2. This book surprised me for issue 1. I'm excited to jump back in with issue 2. Guardians of Infinity issue 3, which was another book that really surprised me. I didn't think I'd like it, and, well, here we are. Nova issue number 4, which, as Nick told me on the live show, and I already knew this, I'd forgotten them when I saw the cover. I was like, oh yeah, this pays homage to the Fantastic Four. And then we got Obi-Wan and Anakin, issue number 2, a miniseries I was not expecting to like again, and I really did. Mike is taking over Uncanny X-Men with issue number 3. It's a Magneto heavy book, so it's a perfect time for you to jump in, Mike, because it's Magneto. Wait till you see what happens in that book, because I sure don't care. Then we've got, this is an Infinite comic. It's Amazing Spider-Man and Silk, issue number 2, which I don't know if it's going to be reviewed. Mike said that it was pretty long, so we might not be reviewing it, but we have it, so it's a possibility. We got Spidey, issue 3. Guess who's going to be in it? Can you guess? The cover says it. It's the Lizard. Got Swamp Thing 2. Michael enjoyed the first issue, and Nick asked if he was getting issue 2. Well, Nick, we got it. And then, this is a surprise. We actually got Deadpool and the Mercs for money, and it also actually has the first issue of Spidey in it. So you're paying $3.99 physically, or you're paying less digitally if you know what site to buy from, and you're getting both Deadpool and the Mercs for money, along with an entire first issue of Spidey. So you get the first issue of Spidey for free. Isn't that great of the Deadpool staff to give you guys whole issue of Spidey, and you're probably going to get charged an extra $1 for it if you buy it physically. All right, now the physical books. We've got Exo Man of War issue number 44. Mike's loving this series. This is definitely a mainstay physical. Now, let's see if Miles Morales, which basically this title is just being called Spider-Man. I got the hip-hop cover. Let's see if this will remain physical or maybe we'll go digital. I don't know. We'll see. I've heard good and bad reviews for this book. Or not bad. I shouldn't say bad. They weren't bad. Good reviews and reviews where he is being compared mostly to Peter Parker. So now I've got to read it for myself and make that determination. But speaking of bad, we've got Green Arrow 49. And I'm very upset. I did not know this week started the Neil Adams covers. So I didn't get any of the Neil Adams covers. I didn't get the one for Superman, and I didn't get the one for Green Arrow. I'm very upset. I really did want to, and the Green Lantern. I'm very upset. I wanted to get those, but I'm not going to go back and buy another cover. So we're just going to live with it for this week. Next week, you're going to see some Neil Adams variants. We got Robin Hood, issue 19. Only one more to go, and then Robin Hood is going to be done, which is very sad. Spawn 260, man. I'm excited for this. Everybody was telling me how great it was. I'm really excited to read this. Got Walking Dead issue 151. I heard shit gets real in this book, so I'm really excited to hear what Mike has to say about that. War Machine is back. An all-new story arc begins in Invincible Iron Man issue number 6. War Machine's back, so apparently I guess we're getting a War Machine story arc. Dear Lord, please don't let this ruin the book. Green Lantern issue 49. And if I'm correct, I believe I saw what the last page is. Already, people have been posting it everywhere, and if that's the case, I want to make sure I show it. And yes, that is the last page. Guess who's coming? So I'm a little bit disappointed though, and I'm going to tell you guys why, because he was doing the exact same thing at the end of last issue. I feel like it's one of those, like, I'm outside your planet, and I'm going to have to kill you. And then the end of this issue is, I'm a little bit closer to outside, but still outside your planet, but I'm coming to get you. So, we'll see. Amazing Spider-Man issue 7, I've heard bad. I haven't heard anything good about this, but I'm sure I'm going to like this a lot better than Action Comics issue number 49, where Superman's getting a new power. And apparently green eyes. But is that something that will last to the end of the issue? Let us see. Without reading any dialogue, no cheats, and no nothing. I just want to see a picture of his face. No, I don't see his eyes. Oh, yep, there are his eyes. They're still green. Yep. Great. Still green. Still green eyes. That's just wonderful. So, Joy. I keep saying, how could they make Superman worse? And they just keep proving me right. And Zack Snyder, don't think I didn't see your statement. And there are a few people already talking to me. I have a wonderful reply to you, Mr. Sir, but not today. Not in this video, not today. But the statement that your Superman is not different from the canon Superman, I got a list of things that did not happen in canon. And you're talking to somebody who's gone all the way back to 1938. Original Superman, first 2 years of his career. And as edgy as it was back in 1938 for those first 2 years, there's still a humongous parallel between what you have and what's in the comics. So if you're considering yourself a comic fan, I think you should go back and do your research, sir, because you have no idea who Superman is. And if that's saving it for the other. Finally, we finally got another signed comic again. This is Poison Ivy, Cycle of Life and Death, issue number 1. The only reason why we have it physically is because it is signed by Amy. Let me show you the signature. It's actually signed by Amy Cho. Or Chu. Cho Chu. She's the writer. And we all loved the first issue of Poison Ivy, Circle of Life and Death. So we're a cycle. Circle, what? Lion King, Circle of Life. No, Cycle of Life and Death. I know a million of you were like, Chris, it's cycle, not circle. I got it. Only reason we have this physical copy is, once again, because it's signed. Cycle of Life and Death is still going to be a digital copy in our... We're still getting it digitally. I just wanted the first issue signed. It's going to go up on the sign wall somewhere. And, yeah, so that's all the books that we got for this week. As always, guys, links in the description below. I did not realize I did not have the Facebook link down below. I added that to the links connected to the to this channel right here, Dark Avenger C86. Links to Comic Frontline, Zone 4 Podcast, Frontline Gaming Zone, and Last Ember Press. Check them out in your spare time. You will not regret it. Lots of great stuff from every single one of those links. Links connected to here are connected to this channel. So if you like what you see here, go check it out if you're part of Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever else I've shared in my links. I don't really work on Tumblr. I share on Tumblr, though. And Movie Pilot. Really great site Movie Pilot is. I have to start sharing my videos on Movie Pilot again. I've been very behind on that. Also, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the books that came out this week. If you have anything to say about any of the books here, you're more than welcome to talk about it. But we will not be discussing it until the next Dark Avenger comic book review, which, fingers crossed, God willing, I have a lot of anime to watch for tomorrow, and because we have Anime Weekly, Jeremy and I, and then I also have a few other shows that I'll be recording. So hopefully the comic review will be up on Monday for you guys to enjoy. So until then, guys, though, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys really soon in the next video.